Today I'm reviewing some of your favorite cereals and I'm going to tell you if they're grade A or if they suck booty. My name is Stefan Johnson. I'm a food reviewer and voice actor. Every week I bring you food review, comedy, and voiceover content. If you like the way any of that sounds, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. Join me. I promise you it's going to be a good time. So you guys, just listen to my spiel here. You guys saw the description of the video. We are going to be going over roughly about, 40 cereals? Somewhere around there. And we're going to tell you if they suck, whether they're A tier or whether they are F tier, bottom of the barrel. Folks, if you agree with my decisions, if you don't agree with me and want to smell at me across the face, let me know in the comments, folks. Without further ado, let's get started. Off rip, we have Apple Jacks. Now, Apple Jacks, I don't taste a lick of apple or fruit or anything in there. But you know what? What I do taste is love. And we're going to go with the B tier for that. Bran Flakes. Unless you just need to get the things moving down here. No one's really eating Bran Flakes, right? F tier, of course. All berries. Now, you know, I love crunch berries, right? But just the all berries... The berries on their own aren't exactly, strong enough to carry them, in my opinion. So we're going to put that at a C tier because they are decent. They're decent. But the classic crunch berries we have here is going to go up to A tier. The mixture of the berries with the risky, razor blade-like cereal. I love it. And it's going to go up to the A tier. Regular Captain Crunch. Slightly less love, only because you need that brightness of those crunch berries to kind of bring it all home, in my opinion. Stop moving, and we're going to put that at B tier. Now, that peanut butter Captain Crunch, I don't have too much experience with it, but the little bit I do know I have with it, I enjoy. We're going to put that at a B tier. Any peanut butter cereal is going to be top tier in most cases. Standard Cheerios. We're going to do D tier for that, only because if you throw a little sprinkle of sugar in that bitch, and it's a tasty bite. It's a tasty bite. But other than that, it's horse food. Speaking of horse food, Chex, regular Chex. Is that regular? No, that's cinnamon Chex. Now, the thing is, Chex, in theory, it's a really good cereal when you get the flavors in there or whatnot, but it's just such a thin cereal. It gets soggy at the speed of sound, and for that alone, even the top tier cinnamon one is going to get a C tier from me just because of the lack of structural integrity. And then just regular corn, no, F tier, of course. Chocolate Cheerios. Most chocolate cereals are top tier, but for some reason, this one just lacks that, je ne sais quoi that a normal bowl of flavored Cheerios would have. Those Honey Nut Cheerios, they go hard. Apples Cheerios go hard. But these, they don't go as hard. We're going to put that at D tier. That's CTC. That's CTC. I love you, babe. You already know where you are. You're going to go to A tier. If there was an S tier, it would have go to S. All my boys are here. Cocoa Puffs. Okay, the Cocoa Puffs. I used to love Cocoa Puffs when I was a little kid. Every trip to the store, I would need a box of Cocoa Puffs. But these days, I don't think I've had a bowl of Cocoa Puffs probably in about 5 years. So do I really love it that much? It's going to go to B tier for me. B tier. Cookie Crisp ain't been right since they changed the mascot. I want the little pudgy dog back. I want the little obese dog back, not this little anorexic wolf. So it's going to go to C tier just because I don't like that mascot. Cornflakes. Cornflakes are satisfying. Just eating a bowl of cornflakes, you don't need to add any sugar or anything special to it. Just eating cornflakes is just kind of nostalgia. And cornflakes is probably that benchmark as far as cereals goes too. We're going to put it at C tier. Middle of the road. Pops D tier. As far as your sweet cereals, there's just nothing to it. Cracklin. The fuck is cracklin? Aren't cracklins like pig fat? F tier. What the fuck we got going on there? Frosted Flakes. So this is a little bias of mine because I know I'm ranking Corn Flakes as a C tier, right? So you would think its flavored version would be a little bit higher, right? But I feel like Frosted Flakes get soggier faster than Corn Flakes. I don't know why, and I don't know if that's an actual fact. I'm probably going to have to put them at C tier. C tier with their corny brethren. Fruit Loops gets an F for me because they lie to you. You would think all of the different colors and, all the different colors would transpose to a different flavor per color, right? No, they're all the exact same flavor. and it's an illusion. They are creating a lie, if you will. It's a lie. So we're going to put that at F tier for lying to children. Golden Grams, you have like a little bit of like that honey taste. It adds a little bit of a richness. And then they do have a pretty decent texture, and they do uphold in milk very nobly. So we are going to actually put that at, it's a reluctant B tier. It's a very reluctant B tier, probably more so. Let's call it a B and a half. No, let's call it a C plus, basically, and move on. Grape nuts. It's almost like that health food again. I think in the same vein as if you just need to get the guts moving, that's why people are eating grape nuts, or you're like 95 years old. So we're going to put that at an F tier for me. Honey bunches of oats, almost in the same vein of that, but this is when you want to add a little bit of personality to it. This is when you want to add a little bit of soul to it, if you will. Honey bunches of oats is a very tasty cereal. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to put that at B, and then we're going to revise Captain Crunch, all the crunches. The original Captain Crunch is going to go up to A tier, and I think I'm fine with that B tier. Okay, the Captain Crunch is what was holding me up, because Captain Crunch is like that next level type of cereal. I think we can all agree on that. And next we have, what is that? Honey roasted? Honey bunches of oats? I don't know if I'm familiar with that. I guess you can go up to B2. And honeycomb. I just got these are in alphabetical order. I'm dumb. All right. Honeycomb, just weird, awkwardly big pieces. Like they're like the size of like a baby's like fist. I can't get like more than one or two of those in my mouth at a time. That's just awkward to eat. They're gonna go to D tier. Not even a great flavor. Yeah, definitely a D tier. Honey Nut Cheerios is an A tier. Amazing flavor, that really good familiar Cheerios texture, and then it's like borderline health food. Again, get the guts going. I'm gonna keep saying that, get the guts going, but in a tasty way. You can eat Honey Nut Cheerios like a snack, just dry, just pop them. They're fucking delicious. Kix, I have mad respect for Kix because I am a WIC baby. Basically, if you guys aren't familiar with WIC, it's like a government assistance program. So like growing up, we didn't have a lot of money, and one of the few cereals you could get would be like Corn Flakes, Raisin Bran, all the like the boring cereals, right? But on that list were Kix, and Kix have like great texture. They're like little puffs, like Cocoa Puffs, but like bland. Kind of bland, because just on the exterior, there's just like a light little hint of sweetness. Just a little hint of sweetness, and that would get you through. That, for nostalgia factor alone, and this is an extreme bias of mine, is going to go up to A tier. Crave cereals. Crave, brilliant idea, very poor execution. When you look at a box of Crave, you think that you're going to have this crunchy cereal with a little ooey gooey middle, like almost like a cream middle, right? And it's not. It's like a crispy, chocolatey center, and I feel like it sets up your expectations very high, and then it lets you fall flat on your ass. That said, D tier for me. Life cereal. There's so many other cereals that do what it do better. Again, a healthy cereal, lightly sweet, D tier for that. Lucky Charms are an absolute F. Let me just get both of those down here right now. Marshmallows in cereal is trifling to me. Let alone the extreme dye flavor that you taste in the marshmallows and Lucky Charms. Like you can literally taste the chemicals in that, and I'm not here for it. So F tier it goes for me. The mini wheats, I've grown to learn how to appreciate the frosted mini wheats. They used to be F tier, but nowadays if they're put in front of me, I'll eat them. I won't be particularly happy about it, but I'll eat them. And then the strawberry ones, I've never had the strawberry ones, but we're going to put them at a C tier along with their original brother, because I just imagine adding a little bit of strawberry to it. It's got to make it a little bit better, right? Now these three, the Boo Berry, the Count Chocula, the Frankenberry. I have only had Count Chocula. And Count Chocula is automatically going to get a D tier for me, because it's just a little bit better than like your Lucky Charms as far as like the marshmallows consistency, but it's still a marshmallow cereal, so it's going to go to a D tier. Now, I've never had the Boo Berry, and I've never had the Frankenberry. Let me know in the comments, where would you put those? Because I think I'm going to have to skip over those, because we don't have a section specifically for I have not had these on this list. So we're going to skip over them and go to the Cocoa Pebbles. Cocoa Pebbles are an conflicting opinion for me, because I love the texture. I love the taste. Probably one of the best chocolatey cereals out here. But since they have that like rice cereal texture, they hold up extremely poorly in milk. A satisfying bite when you just get a fresh spoon doused in milk. It just cascades all over your tongue, drips down the back of your throat. It's amazing. But about 2 minutes into your bowl of cereal, you're gonna have porridge, essentially. So that said, you're gonna go to C tier, and the Fruity Pebbles for me are gonna go a little bit lower because I'm not a massive fan of fruit flavored cereals. Raisin Bran, F tier, hospital food. Reese's Puffs. Almost an A tier, right? But the thing going on with these is that there's a weird film that's left in your mouth after you're done eating a bowl of Reese's Puffs. Like, go ahead, try it. Go get some Reese's Puffs, eat a bowl, and then just sit and rub your tongue around the roof of your mouth. You're gonna feel like a little film. And it's been persistent for years. I don't know what that is. So that little weird film is just keeping it away from being a tier cereal. Rice Krispies, hospital food. Shredded wheat, hospital food. Special K, hospital food. What is a Special K with strawberries? I'm going to put that in hospital food. Tricks would be F tier for me, but they at least solidly have different flavors per fruit. Like literally, if you eat each one, it's going to be a different flavor. So I respect them for that. And if I was going to eat a fruity cereal, it probably would be Trix. So we're going to put that at D tier. No, actually C tier. We're gonna put that at C tier because again, it's a vibrant flavor, a bit more complexity than the other ones. Okay, Wheaties. I'm not eating your cereal just because some athlete is on there. Honey Smacks, another one with a good taste but a weird texture. Definite like styrofoam vibes going on here. D tier, yeah. Like you can't really get pushed past that texture. Honey Kicks, that's new to me. Honey flavored kicks, so that's got to be kicks with like actual sweetness opposed to like just that bane of sweetness, right? We're gonna put that at B tier just because I've never had it before, so I'm not gonna put it at an automatic A, but it's got to be up there with its brother, right? So folks, this is your definitive cereal tier list. Is there anything missing from this list? Is there anything that you would put elsewhere? Let me know in the comments, folks. While you're at it, go ahead and hit some fun food review stuff here. Go ahead and hit some fun other stuff right here. I got all kinds of fun stuff on this channel. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I appreciate you joining me. I've been me, you've been you, and I will see you soon.